Tonight, overtime thriller. The basketball team forced overtime once again, this time against an undefeated Millbury team. How they bounced in this game and the scores that led the way to this potential overtime victory. In girls basketball, they needed a bounce-back game. The door was open for a win. The question is, did the Rams walk through against their opponent? In track, boys and girls took on the sophomore and freshman race. How did they do is next. Another incredible performance by our wrestlers, some finishing top of their class. And in national sports, could Bill Belichick have coached his final game?
From Shepherd Hill Regional High School, this is Shepherd Hill Sports Zone with Cameron Simpson.
Hello everyone, and thank you for being with us on this Monday, the snow-covered Monday. It won't last long though, but thanks for being here with us again. Let's start this off with the varsity basketball team as we have the last 2 weeks. Saturday, it was a showdown of the Central Mass teams. The Rams traveled to undefeated Millbury Gym. Lucas Miglianico was heading into the game hot, averaging 24 points a game. Millbury's Kenny Donnelly's has been leading his squad. In the first quarter, it was a close contest with the two teams trading points. 14-10 is the amount the Rams led by at the end of the first quarter. They put together another 14 points in the second quarter to give them a 28-22 lead at halftime. Both teams battled in the third, with the Rams scoring 15 points and Millbury scoring 13. In the fourth, Millbury had a huge quarter, putting up 15 points. This gave them the opportunity to battle the Rams in overtime. It was a battle at that all game long, and that came down to the end, where only 2 points separated the two teams at the end of the fifth quarter. The Rams pulled through, winning 56-54. Lucas Miglianico scored 19 points in the game. He led the Rams once again and spoke to a T&G reporter post-game. Take a little listen.
Coming into an environment like this, we knew it was going to be hostile. Millbury is very well coached. You know, they've been together for a while. One of the top teams in Central Mass, so to come in here and prove a point means a lot.
Luke Poirier put up 15 points, playing a key part in the victory. He also spoke to this reporter.
Lucas was getting pressured, and yeah, Lucas can score. But when other people are getting pressured, other teammates got to step up. And not only myself, but other teammates made big shots down the way. And I think that's what helped us get the win.
And those videos are from Rich Garvin, and all credit goes to him. Sean Tyrell was the third team leader, with 6 points. The next test for the team is the 1-6 Wachusett team. They also got a game against Westboro coming up, which they are a pretty good squad. Girls basketball also played over the beginning of the weekend. They took on North Middlesex. At the end of the first quarter, it was 8-7 with the North Middlesex lead. The Rams put up 17 points in the first quarter, scoring 10 in the second quarter. 17 points in the first half, scoring 10 in the second quarter. North Middlesex with 9. By the third, 17 more points for the Rams, only 7 from North Middlesex. And Shepherd Hill would put the nail in the coffin in the fourth quarter, putting up 13 points and only letting up 1 foul shot. It was 48-25 was the final. Jaizy Santiago put up 16 points in the win. Ashley Dickott put up 10. Then it was Heidi Jarosz with 9. Lily Knoll had 6 points, and Gianna Neary with 5. A good, successful day for them. They have a couple games coming up that we will be watching. Boys and girls track ran the freshman and sophomore meet this Saturday. Will King started things off in the boys' 55-meter hurdles. Will had been limited in practice but felt good to run Saturday. He broke 11 seconds for only the second time in his career, finishing 44th overall. Then it was Devin Roden. He was the first medal of the day. He came into the race ready to win, and that's exactly what he did. Devin ran a personal best, dipping under 7 seconds for the first time in his career, followed by another personal best of 6.95 in the finals. This performance puts Devin in the top 10 all-time for the 55 dash in school's history, an incredible accomplishment. To cap off the 55-meter race, it was Andrew Lancette, who, according to coach, has been working hard to improve his running. He would hit a personal best in his race, In the boys' mile, it started with sophomore Nathaniel Grant. He ran a 5:10, finishing 33rd out of 75. This is a personal best for Nathaniel. On the girls' side, Megan Andres ran a fierce race in a fast heat. She hung on to lead the pack in the first half and then finished 9th overall with a personal best time of 5.50. She missed the medal by just less than a second. In the boys' 600, Riley LePage was running a fast heat, and he continued to get some room through some of these athletes. He finished 7th place overall, earning our second medal of the day, earning the team's second medal of the day with a personal best 1 minute and 30-second time. Emily Holgren dropped down for some speed work in the girls' 600, and she showed her strength and versatility, according to coach, with a 4th-second personal best 1.45, and she is continuing to run well. In the boys' 1,000, it was Matthew Edmondson who ran his second fastest time of the season with a 3:13. And then we go to Nicole Christian on the girls' side, who ran a 4:02. Down to the 300-meter contest. Sophomore Anthony Graves, that continues to show that he's one of the top sprinters in his grade with his division, when he's on top in Division III in the state. In his fast heat, Tony took on another 2/10 off his personal best to run a 37:34, making the podium and earning a medal with a 3rd place overall finish. His performance today moved him ahead of Max McPhee and Max Sewak to be the 6th overall in school history. A lot of school records being taken on by Devin and Tony this weekend. And that was pretty much the blunt of this thing. The relays were fun for all these teams as well, but that's what we have for the team of track. To wrestling, the team was in Chelmsford this weekend, and we're competing against some nationally ranked schools. Sawyer Ayotte finished 1st, came into the meet ranked number 2, and Justin Kelly 2nd as the 3rd seed. Liam Kay finished 6th in his class, and it was another successful day for the Shepherd Hill Rams as they continue to prove that they are a great wrestling team. The Patriots ended a miserable season yesterday with a loss to the Jets. The loss locks the Patriots in the 3rd pick of the NFL draft this April, during which should be a very interesting offseason for the Patriots because Coach Belichick's future is the biggest offseason story in the NFL. Rumors have flown about the Patriots and Coach Belichick being at odds and potentially the firing of Coach Belichick. As of today, Coach Belichick and Kraft had a meeting behind closed doors about the future of the team. That meeting could be the deciding factor in the future of Bill Belichick. There's been a lot of articles, some pieces that have came out suggesting that this is it for Bill, but we will not know until the end. All eyes will be on that story, and trust me, when it happens, Shepherd Hill Sports Zone will be here to cover it all. All right, that's it for all of us here at Shepherd Hill Sports Zone. Thanks for doing it. We'll be here again Friday to talk about all the action from this week. Until then, have a good night.
Thanks for watching Shepherd Hill Sports Zone, the only place for Rams sports news.